Well, Jim, a good start to 2015 last time out, a very good draw at Dunfermline. That gives you something to build on, doesn't it?
It was a good result. I get a bit annoyed sometimes after games like Saturday when, the kind of I know it's no our press or whatever, but just generally the press saying, well, they look sharper than you first half and etc. etc. Well, the bottom line is games like Saturday, really don't tell the full story as far as how well our players actually do, because bearing in mind their last game had been cancelled, so we had 2 training sessions in 2 weeks over the festive period, playing a full-time team who probably trained every day just about. I know they'd practice matches, etc. So I think it's the most obvious thing ever that they are going to be sharper than this first half, and they're going to have a bit more of the game, etc. And I felt after the game, even reading their manager's comments about we should have been out of sight, and well, probably so they should be, considering what they've got over us as far as training and being full time, etc. And I did feel as though second half we did show that we can play, and we did find our feet a wee bit. We get in their faces, and I think at the end of it we did deserve a draw, because I thought the second half we were the better side.
You withstood that strong early pressure, like you said. I think the guys showed a lot of character there, didn't they?
Well, they did. I mean, again, watching the highlights, and it was something that I'd said to the players at half time. We kept getting caught out with counter attacks, to be honest, in the first half, where we'd possession higher up the park and we gave it away too easy, and we were caught too easy with counter attacks. Now, really, that shouldn't happen away from home against a full time team like Dunfermline. We should probably be more compact and try and get more bodies behind the ball. But the truth is that we did have quite a bit of the ball, and therefore we left ourselves to counter attack, especially going behind as early as we did. To a certain extent, it left us open a wee bit. But I just thought, I said to the players at half time, one's not enough. I think in any game of football, I don't think one's enough. So as long as we stayed in the game, but went out in the second half, and right for the kick-off in the second half, we put them in the back foot. We got a deserved penalty, and we did find it hard at the end of the game, even playing against 10 men, because I did feel as though their fitness kicked in a wee bit. But it was a good draw.
Ironically, you slipped to 7th in the table, but you've got those all-important games in hand, Jim. You win them and you're right back in the promotion mix, aren't you?
We would be. I mean, I keep harping back to the 3 points we lost against Airdrieonians. If you'd put them on our tally, we would be sitting pretty. And it's amazing how some people say if you can have a better second half to the season. The honest truth is we've had not a bad first half. I mean, I know we're still 2 games short at the halfway mark, but we've actually done okay. If you bear in mind that we're a promoted side, we've not made a lot of changes to our team, and I think we've learned a wee bit. I mean, on Saturday against Dunfermline, I didn't think there was a lot between the teams, whereas when they played us, I know we got a draw with them at Balmoor, but I felt for an hour of that game they were miles ahead of us. And I didn't feel as though they were miles ahead of us on Saturday. So I think we've kicked on a wee bit, and I think if we could string 2 or 3 games together, which is hard in this league, but if we could do it, we'd be right in amongst it.
Saturday away to Airdrie. What do you see from that one? What can you expect from that one?
Well, I think Airdrie's a team in form, to be honest. I think they're on a terrific run, and we've already played them twice and beat them once and drew with them. Again, we know them pretty well. It's another away game for us. It's actually a third away game in the bounce, so we're quite used to getting away from home, to be honest, and especially recently. And we'll just take it in our stride. It's obviously the AstroTurf pitch, which again we train on, so we're used to that. So we'll just go, and we know it'll be tough because Airdrie's confidence will be sky high, but so should ours be. We've been to Capello and East End Park in our last 2 games and took 4 points out of 6. So, we should be feeling good about ourselves too. I don't think anybody will be moving out I'm just hoping that we can get one or two in. I'm still keeping my fingers crossed that we can get Nicky Riley in. Nicky's still been training with us. He was at the game on Saturday, so hopefully we can get Nicky tied in shortly.
He was impressive in his previous spell. He's clearly somebody who could benefit the squad.
He would benefit as he's something a wee bit different for us as far as he kind of linked our play up a wee bit while he was here. Our front players are flamboyant to say the least at times, where they like to try and be clever and try stuff. And I think Nicky's simpler than that. When he played up off them, he kind of linked the ball, kept it for us, let the other players get up the park and support us. And I think if we can get Nicky in, he would be an important player for us.
Anyone else you're looking to bring in at all?
Not at the minute. I've not got my in anybody. I'll see. I'll get the usual phone calls and free agents or whatever, and I'll see who comes up. But I would like to get one more in, but I'll just need to bide my time because there's nothing in front of me at the minute.